So today is all about 5 lessons that I learned from getting in the best shape of my life after 60. So, first of all, I should start with a disclaimer because technically I'm not yet in the best shape of my life. I could run faster and farther in my mid 40s than I can now at age 62. But here's the real reason why I do consider myself to be in the best shape of my life. And just to add a little parenthesis here, this is not all about me. There are lessons here, I promise. My diet is the healthiest that it's ever been in my entire life. And I'm very consistent at it. And that's a relatively new thing for me, and I have no intention of ever going back to my old ways. Second, rather than focusing almost entirely on running like I did in my 40s, though I did compete in triathlons when I was in my 40s, I now pay so much more attention to so much more attention to thoughtful cross training. I swim, bike, and run, and I throw in weight training sessions to keep up my strength. So I'm much more balanced than I was earlier in my life. And that becomes so much more important as we age. I really, truly love the sport of triathlon more than ever. And the third thing is, if we adjust for age, I really am there now. And instead of being ashamed of my age or not wanting to admit my age, I'm darn proud of it. At any rate, even without adjusting for age, I have no doubt that I will be in the very best running, swimming, and biking shape of my life very soon. And I'm really looking forward to the journey of getting there. So, does that sound like boasting? Yeah, it is. I'm proud of myself. I'm putting myself out there as an example of what's possible. And you don't have to do the crazy stuff that I do. I only do it because I love it. But you can achieve your dream, whatever that may be for you. You can do what everyone thinks is impossible. And the only reason that they tell you that it's impossible is that they haven't done it. They may not know anybody who's ever done it. So, breaking through all the social norms of what we should be like or how we should behave as women over 50 is great fun. Now, I remember when I was younger, there was a stereotype of grandmas sitting in the rocking chair rocking. Well, I did a lot more knitting, sitting in the rocking chair knitting, and I did a lot more knitting in my 20s than I don't knit now. I don't even have time to knit. I'm too busy. But not that there's anything wrong with knitting, but I did spend a lot more time rocking because I was having babies and they needed to be rocked. But now I'm rocking life. How about that? And and so I'm breaking the norms, and that's why I'm telling you this. And because I want you to see that there's a different possibility than maybe you have formerly believed. So now on to my 5 biggest lessons of getting in the best shape of my life beyond 50. And the first one is age is just a number. all those old adages that fitness can't happen after menopause, that we're just in a long, inevitable decline, that we lose 10% of our muscle mass every decade after our 20s, or that our max heart rate gets lower every year that we're alive, they just simply aren't true. It happens because that's what we believe is going to happen. We do the very thing that we predicted we were going to do, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I have deliberately chosen a new belief for myself that I'm a little bit stronger and a little bit more fit every single year. And I'm finding that's a much more fun belief to watch unfold in my life than that I'm just on this big downhill slide. Second thing, fitness after 50 may take a little more patience. The road may be a little longer to get there, and that's okay. If we're taking care of ourselves and we're taking consistent action toward our goals every day, it really doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. And the big thing is, this is not a grind for me. I do it because I love it. And I guarantee you, if you find something that you love, you can do this too. And then it doesn't matter how long it takes to get to where you want to go. Third thing, it's more than worth all the effort to get there, because the sense of joy and well-being that I experience from being at a high level of fitness is every bit as palpable as it ever was earlier in my life. I feel great, and I actually enjoy the process and all the effort it takes. And I'm in a win-win situation. I can't lose that way. So the fourth thing is that I embrace the idea of incremental improvement, and I find that it becomes all the more important. I may not see improvement as fast as I did earlier in life, so I need to be really mindful of something I learned back in my 30s, and that is that I need to be my own best coach. Nobody else, no matter how much they love me, they're not going to love and encourage me on my journey to incredible fitness like I will. I can cheer myself on every minuscule step of the way, and that's exactly what I do. And that may take some time to develop when you're used to beating yourself up, but you can absolutely learn that and be your own best cheerleader. And then the very last thing that I have learned is that limitations exist only in my own mind. That goes along with point number one above, that age is just a number. Who's to tell me that 26.2 miles is too far to run, or that 112 miles is too far to bike? They're just numbers. I only can't if I believe I can't. And I tell myself I can't. If I'm choosing to tell myself a different story, that I can and I will, just watch me, then I get to reap the rewards of that belief. So we've all had a lifetime of telling ourselves all the old stories, that it's too late. I'm too far gone. I'm too heavy. I don't have time. And on and on and on. And what if it was time to tell yourself a new story? What if the time is right now to start on a whole new trajectory with your life? And if you've been watching, you won't be surprised. It all starts with watching my free masterclass, 5 simple shifts to kiss dieting goodbye forever. And I've got the link somewhere in the proximity of this video, and I hope you'll watch it because this could be the thing that changes your life and shifts your belief. That's why it's 5 simple shifts. And you can absolutely do this. You can absolutely have whatever your dream is. Ironman triathlon is my dream. I don't expect it to be anybody else's dream. But what I want to say is the sky is the limit. Don't limit yourself. Do what inspires you. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great evening. It's Friday as I record this. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye.